Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm kalikaiz and today we're playing Jund Horizons, or I'm calling it Jund Mistakes. This is only cards. Well, the deck is based around cards that were made in Modern Horizons sets. We actually have 26 cards in the main deck that were released in Modern Horizons and 4 in the sideboard, being Weather the Storm. So we have Writhing Chrysalis, Refurbished Familiar. We know those. We love those. Not really. From Modern Horizons 3. Also Evolution Witness from Modern Horizons 3 and Eviscerator's Insight. Then Basking Broodskill combo is also in here as a 3 of, with Sadistic Glee as a 3 of. We have Krark-Clan Shaman plus Toxin Analysis to wipe. Those aren't Modern Horizons cards, but we've kind of run out of those. Actually, we do have some lands, the Twisted Landscape and the Bridges, all Modern Horizons cards. Unfortunately, there's no old frame of this Slagwoods Bridge, so we're all over the place on the basics and lands and stuff. But I got some sweet dinosaur basics. The idea of this deck is that we're going to be playing the mid-range fair deck with our big mid-range cards that are huge, like really impactful. And then we're going to be combining it with the option to combo our opponent if necessary. And we also can just turn into a control deck. So sideboard, Snuff Out, Toxin Analysis again, Breath Weapon, and Gorilla Shaman. So that's the deck. It's from a Japanese deck builder, I believe, who made this exact version. I saw it from user Countertop Garchomp or Kaija from Japan. So thank you for sharing that. Also, if you want sideboard guides, check out patreon.com/kalikaiz. And if you want early access to videos, that's on the YouTube membership page. You can always like and subscribe and leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about the deck. Make sure to check out cardmarket.com, the largest seller of Magic the Gathering cards in Europe. And we'll hop into some matches. Before we get into the matches, make sure you are aware of the inaugural Upstate New York Pauper Open happening on March 1st, just outside of Rochester, New York, in Walworth, New York. It is 15 minutes from downtown, so easy to get to. And it's a cash payout event, up to $1,800 in prizes if we hit the 64 player mark. Currently 49 spots remaining, but we'll see how that goes. This one is at a brewery, going to be pretty sweet. Lots of food and beverages, anything you could ask for, and I hope to see you there. All right, here we are in match 1. We're on the play. We have Broodskill combo, so I guess I just keep this. All right, we'll play the bridge out and then pass. We can Broodskill turn 2 if there's no threats, or we just play the Wellspring turn 2. I mean, this is how we drew it up, right? Just have it. All right, I'll lead on the bridge. Your turn. Mountain. So our opponent on burn. That means we can't just slam in. We're looking for a Wildfire then, I guess. And we have the combo like 1 turn early. Deadly Dispute. So we'll play the Wellspring. We have Galvanic Blast for their creature, plus Tree of Tails. They Lackey. So if they tap out on the next turn, we have the full combo. Or at least we make an infinitely sized creature, and it's going to be hard for them to get in. I Nihil Spellbomb. That doesn't really do anything. Play land and pass the turn. So if they have a third land and they don't do anything, I'm going to Galvanic Blast. Well, that doesn't matter. So if you sacrifice the Lackey, they go Tomb Raider. I'll Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. Finding another Wellspring. And Chrysalis. Let's kill the Tomb Raider. This next turn, we can play Landscape plus Chrysalis. They get in for 3. Let's see if they tap that land. They Kuldotha their Percussionist, and do they exile a Kuldotha. So they probably go land Kuldotha. So we have the win from hand. Or at least we can go infinite from hand. So we'll go play the Landscape. Green, Broodskill, Sadistic Glee, Adapt. I mean, that's how it's done. We could die, right? We can block 2. We could die. We'll draw off the Wellspring. Drawing a bridge. Play the Nihil Spellbomb out. And then I guess I'll make this a little bit bigger. A 12/12 is probably big enough for the moment. They play a land. So if they go Kuldotha into Bushwhacker, maybe we die? No, because that gives me a creature. Okay. That's good. They find a mountain. They already played a mountain for a turn, though. So 1, 2, 3. It would only be 10 damage from a Bushwhacker. They Bushwhacker. We'll block the Lackey. Do they want to attack in? They have to leave a creature back to not die. They're just attacking in. So they might have Fire Blast. This is not a... Let's see. We block 3 creatures. They get in for 10. They have to have Fire Blast to win. Certainly possible. They might have miscounted, not realizing that sacrificing the Clockwork would give me a creature. Okay. So they're leaving the Lackey back. We block, block, and block. Our best draw is a Parkland Shaman. Or we also could find a removal spell. I want to start by cracking the Spellbomb and drawing a card. Okay, we found a Galvanic Blast, so that was easy. Oink. I mean, you just play the good cards and you win the game. All right. Let's go to game 2. Only good cards. Bring in the Breath Weapon, the Weather the Storms, maybe the Toxin. Spellbomb can easily come out. We don't need the munitions at all. And how good is spot removal against them? I think maybe the refurb is like not good enough, but it could be. They can maybe the Evolution Witness is just too slow. Cut the Witness. I think I'm just going to cut. So I'm considering cutting the Galvanic Blast or the refurb. One issue that we have here is that our Cleansing Wildfire strategy is not very good because our opponent can bring in Cast into the Fire for our bridges. So that's a problem. We want to mostly be as low to the ground as possible. I could also just cut the Sadistic Leads entirely and not have a combo. That might be fine. I'm going to try that because all I need to do is live. Okay, I'm not a fan of this hand that much, but we do have, I guess I'm hoping to draw a basic so I can bring the Breath Weapon online. We'll start with the Drawsforge Bridge. Okay, bridge go. They play a Tomb Raider. Getting in for 3. Didn't find a basic. Play the Drawsforge Bridge and pass the turn, I guess. So if they cast into the fire my land, I can Toxin Analysis their Tomb Raider and then play land plus refurbish next turn. Synthesizer for the opponent. Cast into the fire. Goes cast into the fire. So I'm going to Toxin Analysis their creature because I make a token. So they get in for 3, go back to 21. I'll play a bridge and then the refurb. Then they have to deal with the refurb. So land, play the refurbished. Next turn I have Breath Weapon. So we're just going to shove the refurb into anything. They discard End the Festivities. Interesting. They have another Cast into the Fire. Okay. So here I have to block and then Wildfire my land. And grab a mountain with the Synthesizer. One card left in hand. It's in. Easy block. Finding another bridge. I think I just Wildfire though. Grabbing the Forest. They will most likely crack one of their Synthesizers. If they can't win this turn, then we can Breath Weapon. Trying to work up to the point of having a Chrysalis that I can put on the table. I know they only have 1 power on the table. Cracks the Synth. Finding another Synthesizer. So they likely just put that on the table. They might find a land. They find a Percussionist. Plays land and Percussionist. Okay. We're taking 2. Certainly not great. Breath Weapon isn't good into the Percussionist. We find a Brood Scale. I think I play the bridge out and pass the turn. Okay, so I did expect this. They crack another Synthesizer. Best case scenario, they also play a Bushwhacker here. They find a Tomb Raider, which they're incentivized to cast. Goes Bushwhacker. Yep. So we correctly timed this Breath Weapon. Things are dead. They find a Lackey. I will go... I can play Landscape, play Basking Brood Scale, adapt the Brood Scale, play the Wellspring, then I'll have a 3/3. Play this. Brood Scale. Adapt it. And then play the Wellspring. Finding a Wildfire. They play a Lackey. They have to remove this creature. Cracks a Synthesizer, finding an Epicure, so now they can't attack. I'm stonewalling them with a 3/3. Epicure again. Okay. Plays a land. No attacks. We need another Breath Weapon. Vault of Whispers. I'll start by going Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. Gives me the most options. Finding a Tree of Tails. And a Wellspring. Let's Wildfire this. Grab a Mountain. Found the Clan Shaman. So I can play Vault of Whispers, play the Wellspring, draw a card. I have Galvanic Blast as well. I think I'm just going to play the Krark-Clan Shaman, sacrifice the Wellspring, sacrifice a random land. Okay, no value for you. I'm not going to attack because they could still have haste creatures. They discard, discarding a mountain. Synthesizer again, finding Lightning Bolt. We'll go to 9, that's not good. Kills my creature. Oh, okay. I mean, we were at 9. I thought they were going to go face. Plays the Synthesizer, finds a Galvanic. Do you have a land? They did, so that'll put me to 7. Or oh, they had 3. We're going to 5. I'm not counting correctly right now. But luckily it hasn't mattered. I think I will untap. Lag stuck. So I want to keep this swamp open so I can then Eviscerator's Insight a Chrysalis token, I think. Oops. Did it again. Tapping the swamp. I might want to try and find a Weather the Storm. Chrysalis. Make some creatures. Okay. Then I will like this. Eviscerator's Insight my spawn. Sacrificing the spawn to the Insight gives the counter on the Chrysalis. Find a Brood Scale. I think I'm going to pass. Holding up Eviscerator's Insight and also cracking the clue. They only have 1 card in hand. I can Insight a creature that has haste. They Kuldotha Rebirth. Alright, I'll just crack the clue here. Drawing a swamp and a Brood Scale. Let's play Brood Scale and a Brood Scale and a Forest. They discard. This is really funny. My dorky creatures are just getting the job done. I'll adapt. And then they only have 1 card in hand, so I'll adapt again. This gives me more fodder for my Chrysalis. I think I should probably crack the landscape now and thin the deck. Get a swamp. We'll go black-green, Eviscerator's Insight a spawn. Looking for a sweeper. Play a Wellspring, draw a card. Double Galvanic. Land, let's Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. Finding Weather the Storm. That should probably seal the deal. So now I can just go Wildfire my land. Get the last basic. Sacrifice. Make green. Weather the Storm. Now I'm the beatdown. Okay, they go to 9. Wow, this deck plays really well so far. They get in for a lot. Doesn't actually matter. I can discard their card with the refurb. See what you had in hand. So I guess the easiest way to win is to just Blood Fountain, get back the Krark-Clan Shaman and the refurb. Play the refurb and draw a card. Play the Krark-Clan Shaman. And then sacrifice my 2 refurbs. Sack. I messed that up. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. Back with everything. And then I'm going to put double Galvanic Blast on the stack. Hold control. Galvanic. Galvanic. Your turn. Well, not really. We win the game. We'll see you in round 2. We're 1-0. On to round 2. We're on the draw. Okay, this is probably fine. Let's keep. So what do I like about this? Bunches of removal, ramp. We have the Glee to potentially draw into the combo. Our opponent mulligans to 5. Haunted Mire. Okay, I'll play the bridge. Haunted Mire could be lots of different things. I'm feeling like it's Gardens. They play Colony Garden. Feels like Gardens to me. Let's just start ramping. Wildfire this land. I'll get a Forest. Next turn we can bridge and then cycle the landscape if nothing happens. They play a swamp. Feel like they're working their way up to a Thorn of the Black Rose. Play the bridge. I'll pass the turn. They probably have Deadly Dispute for the plant in hand. So I could have Galvanic Blast the plant instead of Wildfiring. I'm not sure how much that's going to matter. Plays a Colony Garden. So no Avenging Hunter right now. Let's cycle the landscape. Okay, we drew pretty good. Pretty well. Let's play refurb. Discard you. The Eviscerator's Insight. I'm holding the Deadly Dispute on my refurb. Let's Tree of Tales and Wildfire a land. Grabbing a swamp. Finding another Galvanic. So now we have 12 damage in hand. Our opponent casts Writhing Chrysalis. Okay. I guess on the first spawn crack, we just Galblast it. Play a bridge. Opponent has a Wellspring. They have a Viscer's Insight to use to crack the Wellspring and get some card advantage. Not a fan of that. I probably should Deadly Dispute my Refurb. I'm trying to get them to use their removal spell on it though. Okay, let's kill your Writhing Chrysalis. They play a Wellspring. Plays a Landscape, 5 cards in hand. Our double Wildfires were helpful, but we haven't really drawn anything. I'm looking for a Wellspring myself. Let's play out the red-black land. Get in. They used a Defile. Perfect. Now I will Deadly Dispute my Refurb. That's what I was waiting for. Now I get to play my own Chrysalis. Twisted Landscape from the opponent. I get a Mountain. Just Chrysalis gamers left and right. They play a Chrysalis. Now theirs is bigger than mine. Just Modern Horizons things. 2 Chrysalis staring each other down. Cast down my Chrysalis. It's dead. You did it. We could put the Glee on the Shaman and then sacrifice stuff and make it bigger. Doesn't seem great. So black, red, green, cycle this Landscape. They're out of cards in hand, so they'd have to have Snuff out. If they wanted to beat my Glee right now. Wildfire this. Grabbing a mountain. A swamp. Another Chrysalis. Play my bridge. And then whose Chrysalis is bigger? I think I play just the Chrysalis using the treasure token. I can find an Evolution Witness and they don't have any removal in hand, then I can like Glee on the Witness and sacrifice my spawns to get tons of stuff back. The Refurb, the Chrysalis, the Twisted Landscapes. Looks like they're going to go ahead and Insight on their Wellspring. That is the case. They're drawing cards, making their Chrysalis even bigger. Their cast down. Okay. Plays Nile Spellbomb. That's a little bit annoying. Okay, we have a Wellspring. Play the Wellspring out. So we have Brood Scale. I don't know if Brood Scale Glee is great. They've already shown me 1 Snuff out. Double cast downs have been used. Maybe I just have to go for it. I'll see what happens. Brood Scale into Glee. Do they have the Snuff out? Not right now, okay. Let's adapt it. Alright. Now I have a Brood Scale. It gets pretty big, but doesn't really get me anywhere at the moment. At least I have a bunch of spawns on the table for like extra mana. I think the problem that we had was we only drew 1 Deadly Dispute so far. So our opponent has had more cards that they've been able to use effectively. They Witch's Cottage back their Chrysalis. Okay. And then cast down. All right. I'm going to go to the next game. I don't really want to play this. I was way too behind. So what are we going to do here? We don't need the Krarkland Shamans. More cantrips are good. Let's cut the Toxin Analysis, bring in 2 Snuff outs, and then we can kill their Chrysalises and try to get in. I just need a hand that has more starting stuff. Need to draw cards. All right, we're on the play. This has a lot going for it. So if they don't have Deglamer, we're in a good spot. Bridge, go. They play Colony Garden. Bridge, pass the turn. I was hoping to draw a land. I really don't want to see a Deglamer out of the opponent. If they have it, I will be probably too far behind to recover. That's one of the problems with playing these mana bases like this. It looks like they have it. Oh, they have a Lembas. Okay, phew. So, guess we get Swamp, Wildfire. Hoping to draw land. Grab a Swamp. On a Refurb. That doesn't really do too much. Lembas again from the opponent. Nile Spellbomb. They just don't want us getting our value. Let's play Blood Fountain. I'm trying to make land drops and I haven't so far, so I have to Deadly Dispute on the Blood token. Still did not make land drops. Let's play the Refurb. They discarded Defile. Deadly Disputes the plant. I mean, we've got the card draw and the fatties and all the things happening, but we need lands. So now I can just play Chrysalis. And then we'll get in with the refurb. Opponent's at 18. We have no duresses, but we just have the refurbs. We have to value them out. Plays their own Chrysalis. Okay, we will bounce off each other. If they tap this mana, then I can Glee on this refurb to get in. They would have to snuff out or cast down it. Cast down on the Chrysalis. Okay. So if they don't have snuff out in hand, I go black, I go green, play the Brood Scale, Glee here, Glee on the Brood Scale, sack the spawns, go green, this, play the Brood Scale, play a Glee here, I snuff out the Brood Scale. Alright, I'll Deadly Dispute the Brood Scale. That's still alive. Play Swamp, land, attack this, play the Wellspring, finding a Wildfire. So now they need a cast down / defile for the refurb, but they certainly could have it. There it is. Viscer's Insight from the opponent. This deck is suffering versus this other one because they just have more removal. What do I do? We have Snuff Out for this. We can go Witness. Okay, play the Witness. I have to hope they just don't have another removal spell in hand. They've used 4. They have 3 cards left. They crack the Spell Bomb. That's interesting. So they don't want me getting back my Brood Scale. So I'm going to put this down. Glee here. They have a Snuff Out. Pretty annoying. Okay. It's been snuffed. But we have Snuff Out for your thing. Red. Wildfire my land. I was hoping to get back the Twisted Landscape. I'll grab a Forest. I have a Brood Scale. Kill this thing. We can Fountain the Witness and then play Brood Scale, then Witness, go for Glee. They have another Chrysalis. Feel like that's the Pauper format right now. They have another Chrysalis. They have another Chrysalis. They have another Chrysalis. Troublemaker Oof on the Blood Fountain. Okay. Another Wellspring. Every deck is just a Deadly Dispute, Wellspring, Chrysalis deck. That's okay. We have our own Chrysalis. So 1, 2, 3. Red. Play Writhing Chrysalis. Play Blood Fountain. Play Basking Brood Scale. That's the turn. I would be surprised if we could grind through this. We have to take the 5 here, I think. They play a land. They still have Eviscer's Insight in the graveyard. 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 2 mana left over to use a cast down or a snuff out or something. They're immediately drawing. That means to me that they don't have the snuff out in hand or the cast down. 5 cards now in hand though. Defile on the Brood Scale. Play Spellbomb. Man. They go to 6 life. Okay. Gets in for 7. I'll refurb you. This is my last Blood Fountain. Let's draw with the Wellspring first. I took out all the Galvanics, right? That was maybe a mistake. Because, did I take them out? Did not. Okay. So, let's try discarding. Well, I guess we just have to go for the Blood Fountain while they can't use the Spell Bomb. To draw a card. Then I play the Mountain and pass. I have to block here. And then I have to find a Deadly Dispute into Bolt Bolt. But they have double Lembas up. They have 9, 12. I need triple Bolt. Triple Blast. Chrysalis for the opponent. Wow, okay. More Deadly Disputes. I'm out of here. I gotta get out of this. I was getting a little bit not flabbergasted, but tired of it, I guess. So let's go to round 3 and see what happens. I mean, they out-removaled us. They had more card draw. So that's fair. All right, round 3. How many lands do I have in my deck? Let's go look. This seems like only 20. I'll check the hypergeometric calculator. We do not have a very good shot of drawing a second land. I'm going to mulligan. Oh, no. Let's mulligan again. Okie dokie. We're just going to keep mulliganing to oblivion. So we'll keep this. Get rid of Galvanic Blast. and Forest and Wellspring. And we have the best possible outcome for a 4. So we're just going to turn 2 Forest, turn 3 Deadly Dispute. Great Furnace from the opponent. So they're on mono red most likely. They didn't do anything. Play the Wellspring. Ooh, our opponent's on Cycle Storm. Cycle's a healer again. So they're missing red mana. Cycle's a Carabid. We're going to Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. Now I'm looking for my Nile Spellbomb. Slagwood's Bridge, pass the turn. Cycle, healer. Cycle's a Stinger. Did not find black mana. I could Wildfire their land. I could take them both. Let's see. Wildfire your land. Does not have a land. Play the bridge. Wildfire your land. Now they have 0 lands. Okay. Then we can bridge, refurb, and witness. They have a land. Darn. I tried. Bridge. Play the refurb. What's the best way for me to draw Spellbomb? I think I just play out the Evolution Witness. Then I can witness back the Wellspring. Our opponent has a ton of creatures in the graveyard. Any black mana and they're off to the races. They're continuing to whiff. So let's witness. Get back the Wellspring. Play the lands. Let's go Wellspring. Draw a card. Finding a Drawsforge Bridge. Let's Eviscer's Insight the Wellspring. Find Chrysalis. Let's get in. That's 6 damage. Cycles a Street Wraith to 12. 6. I play the Vault of Whispers. That's 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 11 damage. Find Brood Scale. Start by attacking for a lot. 12 damage. They're at 6 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't get there. Let's play the Chrysalis. Green, red, then play land, play Wellspring, another Chrysalis. So I don't want to play the munitions because they might then just understand that they have to try to go for it no matter what. I'd rather them think they have a turn. Uh-oh, they found the Vault of Whispers. It's over. Cabal Ritual. Cabal Ritual. Storm is 2. Deadly Dispute. Storm is 4, Dark Ritual. Deadly Dispute again. Storm is 5. Cycles. I guess they knew that they were dead here anyway, right? Maybe I should have played out the makeshift munitions to make it so that they couldn't use their Street Wraiths. They're just doing stuff. La-di-da. Songs of the Damned. They have 24 mana. I couldn't find any number of Galvanics either. Reaping the Graves. So I think what they should do is just play out the 2 Stingers and then try to kill me. I'm not sure. I wish I had a Galvanic in hand. I could have just killed him right now. They're going to cycle the Street Wraith. Plays a Stinger. Stinger number 1. Stinger number 2. So they need 10 cycles. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Lotus Petal. 5 cycles. 6, we're down to 8. 7. They've drawn 7 fresh cards. Not having 3 more cyclers would be not very likely. We're at 4. They need 1 more. And they did it. I guess we would have had Glee if I went, did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Play this. Dispute. I wouldn't have been able to really get anywhere with that though. Alright. So we bring in the Gorilla Shaman. And then I'll Spellbomb. Toxin Analysis, KCS goes away. And then you could bring in the Weather the Storms. We definitely don't need the Blood Fountains. So we can bring in Weather the Storm there. Maybe the Chrysalises are too slow. Just bring in Weathers. Kind of make their life hard. Maybe the Evolution Witness isn't necessary. So then we go back in for the Chrysalis. On the play, we know we're against Cycle Storm. I'll keep this because we could maybe luck into the Glee combo. We have Bridge into Forest, into Wellspring, Dispute the Wellspring, and try to find something good. Swamp for the opponent. Cycle. They brought in their basic for the wildfires. But we can just wildfire their basic and then they won't have any more basics. Draw a card. Finding a Chrysalis. They cycle. Plays a Vault. I'll Deadly Dispute my Wellspring. Recycle. Finding a Galvanic Blast. Let's Wildfire your land. I probably should have gone after the artifact land. We draw the Shaman. Let's get rid of this landscape. They have to win here. They go vault. They cycle the vault, or a Carabid. Finds Great Furnace. We'll play Gorilla Shaman. Blast your land. I think I play it safe and leave up the Galvanic Blast. They cycle the Stinger. Blast your land. Then pass the turn. Baron more. Okay. I can Cleansing Wildfire that. Play a bridge. Wildfire your land. I'm just the Ponza deck. Oh boy. Getting in. Next turn I have Chrysalis, and then I can sadistically on the Gorilla Shaman. Our opponent goes to 17. Chrysalis, Glee the Shaman, play the Wellspring, get in for some more damage. Holding up Galvanic Blast and the activation. Vault of Whispers. Any action they take, I will kill their land. Kill your land. Dark Ritual, okay. Deadly Dispute their land. Don't know if it's necessary for me to try to kill your treasure token right now. Could probably just Deadly Dispute it. So if they tap these to Deadly Dispute the treasure token, then we'll just go from there. But there's no reason for me to go after their lands right now, or their petals. Ball Ritual. Okay. Cycle's a Baron more. Cycle, 3 mana available. Cycle, 15 life. Healer. Dark Ritual. Tons of creatures in the graveyard. Doesn't seem very likely that I'll be able to win. Casting a Reap in the Graves. They don't have a lot of mana. I'm going to yield through the turn for the moment, and then just see if they'll go to 4 life. I can pop them with the Galvanic Blast. Goes to 11 life. Cycling. Like they found the songs. Plays Cabal Ritual. Cycling some more. Dark Ritual. This is like a nightmare matchup for this deck. We tried to take them off lands. Cycling away. They have 1 more card coming back. Storm is 9. 3 mana for the opponent. Cycling. Still cycling. 2 mana available. Cycles down to 1. Songs of the Damned. Okay. Plays a Lotus Petal. Deadly Dispute the Lotus Petal. They're trying. Cycling some more. Lotus Petal again. Deadly Dispute again. Plays another Songs to 19 mana. Storm is 15. Right now they have 1, 2, 3 Street Wraiths. They're just returning everybody. They still have 2 Songs in the deck. And 2 Reaping. Plays the Stinger out. Cycling away. Let's see if they'll get greedy. They could win with the Galvanic on the stack, I guess. Okay, still cycling. Cycling some more. It's just a matter of who's going to blink. They use those Street Wraiths, and they don't play the healer out, then I have a chance. Plays a second Stinger. Cycle to 13. 11. 9. Darn. We go to 7. I think we're just dead. They don't have to use the Stingers, or the Street Wraiths. We go to 5. They have 4 mana left. 3. We're dead. Cool. Not a great matchup for us. 2 times in a row. Let's see if we can pick up a 3-2. I can't keep this hand. Or this one. I mean, another land I'd be good, but I can't keep that. So we have... I guess we keep this. Put back the munitions. And a landscape. Then we'll lead on the bridge. Okay, they made Mistvault Bridge, so they're on Affinity. Play the Wellspring out. You know, so when I was first trying out the Glee decks, I was not a big fan of this clunky-ish mana base. So it sort of seems like that's still the case for me, unfortunately. Like, all this combined just doesn't feel super powerful. It's got high upside, but another Glee. Pass the turn. So versus Affinity, we have the Gorilla Shamans and the Nile Spellbomb. Snuff out for the KCS, maybe. They play a Drawsforge Bridge, Blood Fountain, Spellbomb, Mirror Enforcer. Okay. So they're using the bridges a little bit better than we are. Grab a swamp. Another bridge. Play the Blood Fountain. What I got? Swamp from the opponent. They're out of basics. Usually just one basic in these decks. They play a Kenku. So now they can attack for 7. Find a Toxin Analysis. Doesn't really do anything. This deck's a little bit too mid-rangey, I think. But your turn. Podcast from the opponent. I'll block, and then sacrifice a spawn so that these bounce off. I could use a cast down on my creature. Alright. Let's see what happens. They're attacking. Okay, sending in the team. We'll block here and here. Sacrifice. We take 1 damage going to 12. Can I find the Glee? Nope. I'm going to discard the Slagwood's Bridge. Find a Drawswords Bridge. Toxin Analysis this. Draw a card. Get in for 3. Opponent with a Deadly Dispute. Okay. So, what did I play against round 1? Burn. And then I played against a Deadly Dispute deck, and then a Deadly Dispute deck, and then a Deadly Dispute deck. That's wacky. Chromatic Star, okay. They attack in for 8. I think I'm not gonna do anything. We'll go to 7. Another Enforcer. I'll cycle my landscape. Play the Wellspring. Maybe I should have left the black open. I think I'm just dead here. Dang. Guess I'm not dead yet. I can block here and block here. Sacrifice, kill the Enforcer, and the next turn I have Karkland Shaman. They crack the Spellbomb. They use the Blood Token. Okay, I'm done. They killed my thing with a cast down. So I need to bring in the Gorilla Shamans for sure, and the Spellbombs. I don't think the Karkland Shaman is very good. So I think I just cut those. We want to try to grind them out. See what happens. I'm not really a grind them out gamer, so that might just be my problem. Let's keep this. So we'll landscape for a mountain, and then we can hopefully get the Gorilla Shaman going. I will play the landscape and pass the turn. So if they play out a swamp, I wildfire it right away. That takes them off of a land. I doubt they'll play the swamp turn 1 though. They play a bridge. So let's go mountain. See what I draw. Swamp. Play the Spellbomb. Play out the swamp. Pass the turn. I think I probably just Spellbomb them to draw a card. See the Synod. So I can Gorilla Shaman that. They play a Chromatic Star. And a Refurb. So let's draw a card. I'll discard the Vault of Whispers. I find my own Refurb. So I guess I just Refurb you right back. Taste it. They discarded Galvanic. Okay. They played the Swamp out. So now I can Wildfire that and take them off that land. This is easy block. Plays a Kenku. Okay, you have a 3/3. Play a bridge. Play... I guess I could Wildfire right now. Kind of want to Wildfire my own land. Kill that. They make a red. Looks like they're going to kill the Gorilla Shaman. Plays a land. Okay, Gorilla Shaman down. Gets in. Let's Wildfire your swamp away. And draw a card. Looking for a land. Found Eviscerer's Insight. Draw another card with the Wellspring. Still looking for a land. Find a Wildfire. So I guess I start by going Eviscerer's Insight. They play See the Synod. Get in for 4. We'll Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. Finding a Writhing Chrysalis. That's pretty good. Another Refurb. So I can 1, 2, 3. You guys still just Wildfire and grab a swamp. Draw a Wellspring. I'm passing. This position is pretty bad because they could easily kill me in another turn, given that they could draw another 2 Galvanics in their top 15. We're at 8. Okay, we'll go Spellbomb. Play the Chrysalis. I'm in a bad spot though. They Deadly Dispute away their Kenku. Okay. We don't really have any ways to gain life, do we? Alright. I will block. Sacrifice. an artifact or a creature. Make it a 2/4, 3/4. I'll deadly dispute my spawn. So we found Glee. Okay. We can witness Glee. They play a Chromatic Star. What does witness Glee get me? Plays Mirror Enforcer. Start with Refurbished Familiar. Play Witness. Play Glee. Doesn't really do that much. They discard a land. Let's just Gorilla Shaman. Kill this. They float a mana. Draws a card. Okay. We'll go to the next main phase. No attacks. Blow up your blue land. They're going to deadly dispute their land. Reckoner's Bargain. I think I'm just going to Galvanic this Mirror Enforcer for the moment. Now I'm looking for a Brute Scale so I can combo. Plays a red land. They are attacking. Okay, block. Refurb, okay. So refurb you. Play the Wellspring. What do they discard? Mistvault Bridge. Let's deadly or Viscer's Insight this Wellspring. Drawing a bridge. Play the bridge. Let's get in with the Gorilla Shaman. I'm so close to being dead at any time. I don't have any exile effects. And no life gain. I just have to find the combo. They're getting in. I will just block. Gives it Death Touch. Okay. 2 cards in hand. They play a Mirror Enforcer. They are tapped out. So can I find a Glee or a Brood Scale? Land. We'll go red green for a Wellspring. Draw a card. If I can get there. Munitions. Green. Red. Play the Chrysalis. Dang it. I didn't do any of that correctly. Darn it. Messed up I messed up how I was tapping again. Okay, I'll play another Wellspring. I guess I attack you. Pass. Turn off auto yields. I probably should just kill this clue token. I have one. I can like play the munitions and then throw I guess I block with the refurb here. They didn't do anything. Okay. There's the Brood Scale. Brood Scale. Play the Brood Scale. Their last card was a Deadly Dispute. And we win. What a grind. Do I need life gain? I think we should just not worry about that. Okay, so our opponent's on the play. We have a quick refurb coming up. I have the Viscer's Insight. I'm going to keep this. I don't know if this is correct, though. I'll start with the red-black bridge. Our opponent on silver-buff bridge. No refurb this time. Okay, we'll play a bridge out. They play a Wellspring. Draw a card. Another Chrysalis. Okay, I guess we're Chrysalis gaming right now. So, I think I play the bridge and refurb them. Then we can try to work up to Evolution Witness for the refurb. They discard a Krark-Clan Shaman. Playing more bridges. They do not want to get Gorilla Shamaned. Refurb in response. Okay. I'm going to play a Chrysalis. Go ahead and get in. They just take it. Okay. I wonder if they have a second Krark-Clan Shaman in their hand. Mirror Enforcer. No attacks. We have a Cleansing Wildfire. Red, green. Play a Writhing Chrysalis. I think I attack with my refurb first. I guess I could also attack with the Chrysalis. They're going to trade. That's fine. They don't trade. Okay. I'm going to Wildfire my land just to get some more mana on the table. Wildfire. We'll grab Swamp. They have a Hydroblast? I did not expect that. Did not expect that at all. I guess that was for the Gorilla Shaman. Plays a Wellspring. Okay. Another Enforcer. Okay, let's go ahead and attack in. Oh, I missed. I clicked too fast. I like double clicked the Writhing Chrysalis and it's not attacking. They choose to double block. All right, I will Deadly Dispute a spawn. So they're gonna have, I guess, yeah, Mirror Enforcer dies. Refurb dies. Play my Evolution Witness. Planning to get back, I guess, Chrysalis. Or maybe just the refurb. I get back Chrysalis, then they're under a lot of pressure. They have to find the Krark-Clan's Toxin combo. They deadly dispute their Wellspring. Yep. I mean, I could adapt the Witness right now in response, but I already okayed it. Oh, I didn't. Okay, so going to adapt the Witness and return the Chrysalis. So this turn we can go Chrysalis, and then sack 2 spawns to play a Wellspring, and then Eviscerators inside the Wellspring, sacking the other spawn, attacking with a huge, huge creature. Our opponent might just have a cast down. Looks like they messed up. Oh, they played Thoughtcast. Let's play Chrysalis. And Hydroblast that bad boy. Bridge. Get in. Back for 8. I need to take their life total down so I could maybe munitions them at some point. I don't know how many Blue Blasts they brought in, though. I forgot to use the Wellspring. Mess that up. Okay, they trade. We could have threatened way more damage. No, they're just chump blocking and then bargaining. I would have probably put it in front of the Chrysalis then. That would have saved you more life. Let's play the Wellspring. I already played a land. I definitely messed that up. I could have had way more. Well, it would have been probably actually 1 less damage because they would have blocked the big one. Find Wildfire. I'm gonna Wildfire my land and find a swamp. Okay. We have 17 damage. Yep, 17 damage on the table. They have to have cast down. Or Toxin, Krark-Clan Shaman. Plays Chromatic Star. Looks like they don't have a Blood Fountain right now. Uh-oh, they have the red. They're just trying to find the combo. Plays Wellspring. Okay, so they could Galvanic on the Witness. But I think we're fine. We go Brood Scale, adapt the Brood Scale. We found Galvanic anyway. Opponent is Deadzo. Brood Scale. Adapt it. We will sack. Then I'm going to Eviscerators Insight the Wellspring. See what we draw. Land. Just deadly dispute this. Brood Scale for lethal. I won't show them that I had the Galvanic. No need to rub it in. Chrysalis doing its thing. Winning the game. See you in round 5. Round 5, opening on the draw with no lands. We've got the lands and the Wildfire. Let's keep it. Put back to Evo. Go from there. So we're going to probably Wildfire for Forest. Winter Spellbomb is going to be useful. Our opponent's on Great Furnace. Goblin Tomb Raider. Okay. Bridge. Turn 2 Wildfire for green. We play the Chrysalis turn 3. Another hasty creature. So it's 3 damage. We started the league with mono red. Then we faced 3 dispute decks, and then we faced mono red. I mean, who knows what that says? Galvanic Blast. They are getting in quickly. Wildfire this. Grabbing the forest. I mean, we're close to just dead. Bushwhacker. That's 7 damage. We'll go to 4. So I need Krark-Clan Shaman Toxin. I didn't get there. But I have enough blockers. Chrysalis. Pass the turn. We'll block, block, block. They put us to 3. But then the festivities. And here I was worried that this would be a long game. And I would have to play for a long time. Bam. Easy. Breath Weapons coming in. Weather the Storm's coming in. We can cut the Evolution Witness. Maybe Blood Fountain. Toxin coming in. So what else do we want to cut? I think I cut the Glee last time. Submit. Here we go. Well, I think I have to keep this. Munitions is decent. I'm not really getting anywhere with this, but we do have Wildfire for green. Munitions, we can do stuff. Clockwork turn 1. Untap land would be great. Play the Slagwoods Bridge, pass the turn. Boulder and Epicure for the opponent. So we're at 18. That thing sort of has haste. Kuldotha Rebirth. Oh god. So we're probably going to get Bushwhackered next turn. They come in for 1. Can I find a Krark-Clan Shaman? I would happily sacrifice my land. No. We will Wildfire. Maybe I should have left open the red. That was a mistake, I guess. Get a swamp. Find Deadly Dispute. Play the bridge. Pass the turn. So this next turn we go Wellspring into Deadly Dispute into Weather the Storm, which is 9 life, but they're attacking for 12 right now if they Bushwhacker. Clockwork. No Bushwhacker. It's a lot of damage. We go to 11, so I can go back up to 20. Plays an Epicure. And I just find a breath weapon. Even a Clan Shaman would be awesome. So, play the Wellspring. They have 10 power on the table. No, 7 power on the table. Another Weather. We'll play the Forest. Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. Find Toxin Analysis. That's close. Didn't get there. Gain 9 and hope for the best. So they haven't had the Bushwhacker the last 2 turns. But if they have it now, 10, 12, 14, 16, gets in. 7 damage, putting us at 12. I'm like barely surviving here. Chain Lightning, we're at 9. Play the Wellspring. I have a Chrysalis. So I think I just play Nile Spellbomb. And then I draw a card in case I find the Clan Shaman. Did not find it. Play Weather the Storm. Another 9 life. They discard a land. So what's my best outcome? I have 7 mana. Green, red, black, black. I'll have green, black, black available. Then I can Eviscerate inside the Wellspring. They don't have the Bushwhacker again. Getting in. We go to 11. Just have double Chrysalis. Doesn't really do anything though. I mean, I could go play the Chrysalis. Then I can play a second Chrysalis, and this one will be pretty huge. I can block and then Toxin. Can't play my land. You know, I blocked 3 things. They have 4 power. Last time they had End the Festivities, I think. I'm trying to think what would be the best outcome. I can play Makeshift Munitions and then ping with creature. This draws me 3 cards. I could draw. I have, let's see, 2 more Weathers, 2 Breath Weapons, 2 Clan Shamans. So that's 6 cards. So the geometric calculator says we're 40% to hit. I will sacrifice. Trying to get my thing out of bolt range. Sacrifice. Red, green. Play the Chrysalis. And then let's see what happens. I guess my plan is to try to lifelink my creature. They go Cast into the Fire. Okay, I'll sacrifice. Sacrifice. They bolt face. We go to 8. Okay, so I can gain 6. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll take 0. If this whole thing works out. They attack in. We don't want to block the Clockworks because it gives them cards. Let's just Toxin the Writhing Chrysalis. If they have double Galvanic, we're not dead because it's only 2 damage right now. They Fire Blast their own creature so that I don't gain life. And I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. So I guess I'm dead. Well played. If they have a bolt, I'm dead. They didn't have a bolt. We have a breath weapon. We have to try to gain life though. Visitor's Insight the Wellspring. So I would have found the breath weapon last turn if I went for it. Instead I'm at 3 life. Find a refurb. Okay, so I can still play this land. Red, black, landscape. Kill everything. Uh-oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. Oh no, I gave them the cards to play. Let's refurb you. Mountain. Refurb you again. Forest. Mistakes were made. Let's get in. So they have to not draw a bolt. They found Galvanic Blast Tomb Raider. So they can use one of these and put me to 1. Okay, that's their plan. Wait, that was on my end step. Oh no. Plays the Tomb Raider. I'm so close to dead. I guess I can just... I can't believe I win here. Okay. Red, green, munitions. Play the Blood Fountain. And kill this thing. This. And attack. We win. That was a lot of back and forth. I guess that was what you call a good game. I enjoyed. I felt like I was dying the whole time. Is the Spellbomb worth playing? No, we wanted the Toxin. Why did I resubmit? I messed up. Okay, this is a keep. Land, turn 2 refurb. Mountain from the opponent. Boulder and Epicure. We play the Drawsforge Bridge. We have refurbs coming up. Oh, so many refurbs. Do they have a cast into the fire? That would be terrible. They have it. Ah, they got me. Bridge. That was quite sad. Oh, my refurbs are just stranded in my hand now. Synthesizer from the opponent. Tomb Raider. I don't like that. They get in for 3. So I have to, I'm hoping I draw a black bridge and I can just, ah, dang. We have to Wellspring here, I think. We could take out the Tomb Raider there, but I needed to draw lands. Ended up drawing a Galvanic. Bummer. Clockwork. They attack for 4. I need an untapped land. Untapped land. Come on, untapped land. You can do it. Well, have to Wildfire. Get a Swamp. So close to dead. I think I discard Chrysalis. Yeah, we're just dead. Easy peasy. And this really goes to show why I think that the Slagwoods Bridge mana base, these bridges are just, like, people are prepared. They attack for 8, 9, we're dead. All right. So we managed 2-3. I think me just not being a mid-range player, I don't think I played it optimally. So if you found lines that you wanted to point out that I did wrong, or the sideboarding that you think wasn't great, let me know. We also ran into a Cycle Storm, which was horrible matchup, and I didn't do a great job, I think, versus the Jund deck, but I think they just had a bit more oomph than we did. So it was interesting to try out. I'm probably going to set this deck to the side and work on some other things. So hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next video.